Hey, how's it going, guys? So, I came across this neat little website called LeadsLeap.com, which apparently has been around since 2008. And what it is it's a traffic exchange website that also lets you build splash pages so that way people could be incentivized to go to your main website. Now, this is absolutely free. You could sign up and there's no cost at all. You don't have to give any payment information. I already have an account, so I'll just click log in. You may need to verify your email, but that's about it. When you do, you'll see this page right here, and it looks a little bit overwhelming or complicated. It may try to show you, oh, this is how you use it, but don't really worry about all that stuff. All you need to do is just go to your left and scroll down to where it says page builder and click page manager. And then from here, I already have some ads. But these ads, they're not like within the traffic exchange network. I just built them. And the reason why I'm showing you this is if you really want to use this platform for that purpose, you can. See, like some people, they go with a pro and they get all these like views on their little splash page. But my purpose is a little different. What I want to do is I want to put this actually in my website, but I don't really like some of the things like watermarks and all that, so I'm going to show you how to remove that. But first, we need to build the splash page. So within Page Builder and Page Manager, I'll go ahead and click Add a New Page Campaign. From there, I'll just call it Example in my case. Click Add Now. And now I'm going to click Add a New Page Design to start. Add a blank design. And from there, if you click this right now, it won't let you because it'll say that it can't be activated because you have no design on your page, that it's empty. So you want to go ahead and build your ad first, then you can activate it afterwards. If you notice this one here, it says active, meaning that the page is live, that this link is live. But right now, because I don't have a design, this link here is not live because it's not activated. So I'm going to click Launch Editor. And from here, I'll go ahead and click one of these samples. I like this one. I like things that are very clean and simple. I don't want a lot of info because people don't really read stuff. When you build a page, usually it should be optimized for just skimming through, not really for full on learning because most people don't want to read all that. Now, right off the bat, it's suggesting that I go ahead and attach a list because this platform, you're meant to build a list and collect information through it. But for our purposes, I don't want to do that because I have a separate way to collect information. So I don't care about this that much. I'll go ahead and delete these two fields here. I don't want them. If you notice, I'm on the right and I click these little buttons here. And then also, if I click the button, it shows me what I want to do on click. So with the button, it says submit the opt-in form, but I don't have a form. So I'm going to click this and put go to a website or no opt-in, right? Go to a website, a new tab, no opt-in. And you have all these other ones too, but I'm going to do go to a website, a new tab in this example. And I'll just go ahead and put my home page. So usually this should lead to a page that leads to a form, right? But for our purposes, I'll go ahead and just put my main website there. And that's it. Just click off it. And as long as you go ahead and click save, it'll save your work. So right now it's processing. And now my design is published on that link that I'll show you in a moment. Now it says work saved. But in my case, I want to edit this just a little bit, just for the sake of going through the example, right? So in this case, all I want this to say is just visit my site because all I'm doing is I'm leading the person to my website. And this one, it should say don't wait or something like that. Maybe on here I'll put learn how we transformed our 9 to 5 into freedom for life, right? Kind of cheesy, but we could do that. And this one here, I'll go ahead and put looking for hardworking and motivated leaders. And here I just put don't wait, but I mean, I could also delete this if I want to. In my case, I'll just make it bold and add an apostrophe right here. And I'll also click on it. I could adjust the font size here, make it size 32 if I want, or manually change it like that. Maybe I want to be very dramatic. Maybe I want to put "don't wait," you know. And I also like my pages to be kind of compact. If you have a large space at the bottom, you know, graphically it looks kind of weird, but it does catch people's attention to be like, okay, wait a minute, this is a little different. So all I want is for them to be at eye view, kind of. Eye view is more up here, but at least with eye view, they'll read first and then they'll click the button. So I could spend a lot of time designing this. Like, let's say I want to add another element. Up here, you have options on the types of elements to add. I'll go ahead and click add an image element and go to miscellaneous. And from there, I can add all these little objects here. Maybe I just want to add a line. So let me click this one and click done. And from there, I'll drag this down. And if you notice, you can expand the line proportionally. And that looks okay, you know. I think it gets the job done. So you can confirm, click the button. It'll go to this link, so that's good. That's what we want. And I'll just click save one more time. And then from there, once it's done processing, I'll show you that now. Let's say we close this and we go to the page manager here. Now if I click this to activate, now my link works, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to this link, and now we have our page. So if I click visit my site, it takes me to my website. However, the problem is that if you go back, there's this watermark, and this is pretty ugly. I don't like things like that. And also the link up here too, it looks pretty sketch. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do Control-Shift-I, and that brings up the inspect element. You could also right click and just click inspect and it'll do the same thing. Usually it'll load here, but for my purposes, because I've already done this before, what you want to do is up here, go to sources with a little bug on it. Click that. Now, what you want to do then is go down to the funny name here. And if you notice, it says content unavailable, resource was not cached, meaning that it's never really seen this page before and it doesn't really have the code on it. The reason why is because we clicked the link to get here instead of actually typing in the URL address. So if I go here and click enter, now when the page loads again, it loads the code associated, because now we actually did a page load versus before it was a redirect link. Now let's go ahead and click in this area here, do Control-A to select all, then right click and you can click copy right here, but I personally like to use shortcuts, so I'll do Control-A then Control-C to copy that stuff. And from there I'll go to my notepad and I'm gonna paste this in here. Most likely you're using something like a cPanel, like in HostGator you have cPanel editor, and in there you have a notepad that you could code with. And pretty much this is everything from the page. Now if you want, you can also give the tab like a title, right? So you could say example, right? Like that. And you can also add like a favicon too. I'm not gonna get that ahead of myself, but the main thing we want to do is scroll down and we're gonna be looking for something with the power builder watermark. So it's a little bit odd, but if we could just find it, then we should be good overall here. So it's just something that it takes a little bit of digging to find as well. Maybe if I did Control F, then I want to find I think it's powered by or something like that. Let's see. Maybe just powered. Find next. Oh, here. So this is the one. And this little guy right here is a watermark. So I'm going to go ahead and select all this, right? And then I'm going to delete it with a backspace. Then all I'm going to do is click save. And for my purposes, I already have this in my folder, which I'm not going to show, but I have it in my folder, this file, and that's in the root directory on my website. So now let's say if I go to ariasfinancial.co/example.html, when I go to it, now it's going to go ahead and load my page. See, I called it example in the tab. I didn't add a favicon, so it's showing the globe. If I did, it would have been something like this AF here. And now, if you notice on the bottom right, there's no watermark because we deleted it. And now if I click visit my site, it'll do the same thing and take you here. And that's pretty much the end of the video, guys. I hope you enjoyed. Just make sure to hit like and subscribe. And also, if you want to explore more content that I do, just check out my channel. It really means a lot to me. Thank you, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye-bye for now.